6 in the morning rolls around. You can't get out of bed. You feel terrible. You hit the snooze button. Then you hit snooze again. And then again. By the time your feet actually hit the floor, you've already lost. And you're telling yourself that I'm just not very disciplined. But you're wrong. Your discipline didn't fail you at 6 in the morning. Your discipline failed you at 11:45 the night before when you let the input win. This is a conversation almost nobody is having about discipline. Everybody thinks discipline is about what you do. Discipline is mostly about what you think and what you let in your head in the first place. Today is about the inside. There's 3 layers. The third one is the one that will move the needle the most. So the first layer are inputs. Your eyes and your ears are open doors. Everything you watch, everything you scroll through, everything you listen to, and everybody you let speak goes into your head. They're shaping the inside of your house. You can have all the right gear, all the right gym memberships, all the right alarm clock, the right podcast queue. You can even have the right Bible app, and it still won't work if your inputs are pulling against the version of you you're trying to build. This isn't about being a monk. Nobody's saying you can't enjoy a show or scroll a little. This is about being honest with yourself, about what you're putting in your head in the quiet hours when nobody else is watching, late at night, first thing in the morning, on the couch after the kids go to bed. The version of you that exists in those hours are the ones that are shaping your life. The test is simple. Add up everything you've consumed in the last 7 days. The watching, your scrolling, your listening, reading, your conversations. Then ask one question. Is this stack pulling me toward who I want to be, or is it pulling me away from who I want to be? If it's pulling you away, you don't have a discipline problem at 6 in the morning. You have an inputs problem at 11:45 at night. Cut one input this week, just one. The one you already know is the worst. Don't replace it with anything, just cut it. Then layer 2 is eviction. This is different than inputs. Inputs are what comes through the door. Eviction is what you let live on the couch. The bitter thought about your wife from last week, the grudge against the guy at work who got promoted and you didn't, the fear about not having enough money, it just plays in a loop in your mind. The shame about something you said 5 years ago and it's still embarrassing you today. Those thoughts knock on everyone's door, but success doesn't open the door to those thoughts. Discipline of the mind is the work of evicting the negative thoughts that want to move in. But how, you ask? You name it and you replace it with something true, out loud if you have to. Next time you catch yourself in a bitter loop, running about something that somebody said or you said, just say it. I'm not living there today. Then put one true sentence in the space where that loop was sitting. He's not the whole story. She had a bad week, so did I. The conversation went sideways, and that doesn't have to define us. This sounds soft, but it's not. This is the hardest discipline most people will learn. Because that bitter loop, it always sounds smarter and more honest than that true sentence does. The bitter loop feels like you're protecting yourself. You're not, and it isn't. It's eating at you. Evict it. Kick it out. Layer 3. This is the one that will move you more than the other two combined. What you tell yourself about who you are. Every cruel sentence you say about yourself in your head is a building brick to a wall that you can't see. If you were to say, I'm somebody who can't stick with anything, or I'm just an angry person, or I'm bad with money, I'm not the dad I should be, or I'm not a leader. You don't catch yourself saying those things. You don't write them down, but they run on a loop underneath everything, and your body always finds a way to prove the sentence right. Always. I think it was Yoda who said, what the mind believes, the body achieves. You have to decide on a new sentence and have that one stuck in your head. Not a lying, positive thinking one, but a true one. I'm the kind of person who tells the truth, even when it costs. I'm the kind of person who keeps showing up for my kids. I'm the kind of person who finishes what matters. Whatever that new identity is going to be, just pick the sentence. Say it. Keep saying it. You don't have to believe it yet. You just have to keep saying it until you start acting like it. And eventually, you are it. The body follows the mind, and the mind follows what you tell it. So here's 2 things for today. The first, audit your inputs from the last 7 days, and then cut one. And second, take that sentence you wrote down yesterday, the one that said, I am the kind of person who blank, buy blank for the next 12 months, and then write the identity sentence underneath it. I'm the kind of person who blank. And then read it tonight before bed. And then read it tomorrow before your feet even hit the floor. First thing in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm going to share a story about the C-130 and why 3 seconds sometimes is all the time you get. So for today, drop your identity sentence in the comments. Make it public because public sentences hold longer than the private ones. But then have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.